Prabhat, the St James Court Hotel, explain how that fits into the Taj Hotel's spectrum.
Well, thank you for the question. I think people get confused with the branding of this place. It's the St James Court Hotel is the holding company. We have two brands that we manage within the premise, the Crown Plaza St James and the 51 Buckingham Gate. That's the suites and residences of the Taj.
And which elements of those offer facilities for events and conferences?
Between the two property, we have the private rooms, which is nestled between the two options. And that's the place on the first floor of our St. James Court Hotel, which has an opening onto the main street. It can take in about 250 people on a moving kind of a canopy function, and about 180 people on a round table seating.
Yeah. And is that in one single room, or do you have flexibility within that area?
Interesting, we have it on the first floor, as I said. You have a large hall which has got an ante-room where you could have your, the buffets that can be laid, or a concurrent session can be held. It also opens up with two more small halls on the same floor.
Very good. And how long has this facility been available?
This has been there as part of our acquisition of this property since 1982.
And it's been marketed as an events venue since then?
We've had our own, different approaches,
Yes.
but for the last 2 years, we've called it as the private rooms of the Taj.
Tell us about the sorts of customers who use it. Do you have a particular customer profile?
This particular venue of ours can host many a set of people, very diverse. Fortunately, with the location under the Westminster collections as well, it plays host to events where you have the delegations who come in and stay for a function. You have people as ambassadors who take up their oath with the Queen. They come in and have their function there. You have Rolls-Royce, which is just behind us, Capita and BAE Systems, so a lot of corporate events. And because it's an Indian hotel-owned company, you also have this interesting mix of fusion food that we are able to cater with weddings, which is, it could be as British as possible, or as contemporary to the world that London represents. We can take care of that.
Are there any recent developments you'd like to tell us about, or things you've got planned for this coming year?
What we've done is upgraded the facility of the place. I mean, everybody does that, whether it's a new carpet or a new air conditioning system or the look and feel of the place. That's, I believe, as a continuous job of a hotelier. So we are proud to say that we are up there at the highest level.
And you've got this interesting mix of potential clients that you've got. Has that helped you to keep your head up during the recent recession?
I don't think if you talk to any one of our colleagues in a hotel, a word called recession. I think London is resilient, and so is the Westminster area. We did more occupancy than last year, and our numbers on the private rooms billing was up to last year's number.
Very good. Very good.
So we haven't really faced a recession, but yes, it's a challenging one. You can't see through the future very easily anymore, but you need to be agile.
Now, you're a part of the Westminster collection. What does that do for you and your venue?
Oh God, it just pitches us at the highest level. And you can't ask for more. You are in the area which is most represented by UK London as such. And to be part of this collection allows you to really spread your wings and say, we will fly together.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.